Calling all air signs, calling all air signs, calling all air signs. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Woosah. Let's take a deep breath first, because I'm about to reveal some stuff that is a bit controversial. I'm looking at a relationship that is potentially coming to an end. There is this imagination and desire and craving for something new, something more adventurous. If you have been masturbating over somebody else, if you have been sleeping with your partner whilst thinking about someone else, if you are obsessed with someone else or a new genre of porn, a new character, a new dream, a new desire, a new fetish, something that's got you excited real quick, and your main characters are not cutting the mustard anymore, then this is for you. And this is a bit crude. I'm sorry to start the intro this way, because it may not be about sex. But there's been this main character energy that's been so fucking boring in your life for a really long fucking time. And there seems to be a side character that is coming up real close, that is bringing the vibes. And you are all over that. You are envisioning it, fantasizing about it, manifesting it, calling it in. You want this. And it is hot. But we're going to look at the ramifications of this, because it looks risky. It looks like a real gamble. And it's really weighing on your mind, playing on your mind. Yeah? Let's go. Let's deep dive. The first card out is the Six of Swords. It lets me know that you're moving on. One way or another, you're moving on with the Magician. So you're moving on with a manifestation, a dream. You want this life, and you know how to go and get it now. So I don't know how long you've been in the back, lingering, thinking, going round and round in your mind about what you do or don't want. Gossiping with others about what you could or couldn't have, or what you want in the future, or what your ex was like, or why you left her, why you broke up. There's all conversations about your ex, or your main ting now, your main girl now, your main woman now, your wifey now, and why things are not working, why you're not staying at the house anymore, why you split up, what you want in a woman, why you're single. A lot of conversations. This is relationship. Some of you guys, bear with me, because I'm weaving in and out of stories here. Some of you, this is a feminine, and you're the masculine, and you're trying to assess whether or not this feminine is going to be out of the way fully, right? Could be a baby mother drama issue as well. So you can get a new chick, or this main energy is a new career choice, a new idea, a new show. I wanted to say a new podcast, a new belief system, a new idea or way to look at religion, a new piece of content you want to come up with. Inspiration is rife. It's exciting. It's giving me Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy in regards to the fire sword that you carry. You know when the sword is lit up with blue, electric. That's the vision I'm getting in my head. A blue fiery sword. Yeah? And they say the hottest part of the flame is the blue today. Yeah? Well, I've just done the fire sign reading, but I'm looking at a blue flame all the way around the sword of truth. And that's not even an image here. That's just my mind. Yeah? That's the clairvoyant vision I'm getting for you guys. You're really wielding that sword, that caliber. You are that philosopher, that master, that person charging forward with your sword. Like, it's giving me Braveheart energy, you know? It's really awesome. It's really nice. It just shows that there's a real renegade out here going after what they want, whether it's career or romance, yeah? The back of the mind, 9 of Cups. How gorgeous. That's wish fulfillment. That's everything you've wished for. That's what you really want. Front of mind, Knight of Wands. That's you riding towards that. You really, really want this, okay? I love it. I like the fact that astral activities out here. So letting me know you're manifesting through imagination, astrally. You could be doing remote viewing, astral travel. You could be meeting this person in the spirit realm. In your dreams. This person could be showing up in your dreams. This person could be showing up in random places, like in a coffee shop, or you had a dream that you was in the coffee shop getting coffee and they were there. Random dreams that they're in the coffee shop that you go to and you don't even go coffee shop. Do you get what I mean? Weird little dreams with that person seeping in. And you might not even fully remember your dreams at the end of it. Just a little glimpse of, did I have a weird dream that I was in the shop and they were there? Yeah, I did. Weird. And then a week later you have another dream. Like, did I have a dream that I was at that meeting and they were walking past and I saw them in the glass? Like weird synchronistic stuff. But your brain is showing me that there's like random reoccurrences of this person popping up, so it's significant, they're important. Your brain's giving you them for a reason. I'm quite jumpy in speech as well, guys, I notice with you. So I want to say that you could be, should I call him? Should I text him? Should I call him? Should I text him? Should I call him over to my house? Should I call him over to my desk? Should I say something else? Should I try again? Should I retweet that? Should I post that? Should I follow that? Should I, like, it's over and over again. Should I, what should I do? Because I'm jumpy and I'm excited. And what I do when I come into the reading is I really embrace the energy. Sorry, my phone is just non-stop bleeping, which is very in line with what I was just saying. So if you also are really busy and your phone's going off and off and off, and so I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do this, but I really do want to speak to them. I really want to move towards that, but I've got this and this and this and this to do. There's a lot going on, right? The energy seems a little bit ungrounded as we've come in, and we're at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're going to ground it down, get really clear on the way out. But let's make this clear more than anything, my gorgeous air signs. You've got a lot going on. You've got a high octane life. You're really, really busy. You're now in the fast lane, so things are picking up speed. You're doing really, really well. In my head, I want to talk about I show speed and his personality and his lifestyle and how go he is, and the streams. You could be like a streamer, you could have a lot going on, and he's out on the streets doing streams, he's doing this, he's doing that. There's always stuff going on. And now in my mind I'm getting drawn to a clip I saw of I Show Speed when a girl tried to hit on him. I think I've seen a few clips where a girl tried to hit on him or give him her number, and he's kind of just taken the number and then immediately blocked it. And he was like, I don't need these gold diggers. Like, so it's really, really conscious energy of making sure you choose a spouse, a lover, a partner that isn't a gold digger energy, that doesn't want you just for your clout and your name and your reputation. If you're out there like that, yeah? Whoever you are, what is your worth? Not your net worth, keep that to yourself, but what is your worth overall without your net worth? What is your worth with your net worth? What is your worth without your net worth? If you've got a 6-pack and I pulled that off for you for a 20-minute borrow, who would you be without it? I always say that. If you've got gorgeous lace wigs and lashes and nails, if I take them all off of you for a hot 20 minutes, who are you without them? Face full of makeup, who are you without it? Without all your Gucci and your bling and your Fendi and your push-up bra and your spandex, who are you? Because we all have crutches and we all use things to make ourselves feel better, and we're all trying to appear in the best way all the time. Who are you without all of this? And I think that's where your lease of life comes from. It's about taking a risk to be truly who you are. I have seen some really gorgeous content creators over the last half a decade, over the last 5 years, really evolve and become really unique and innovative. I've been thinking about it quite a lot, actually, the more I look at the timeline, because these characters showed up on reality TV or in their own unique genre as a real specific persona. They fitted in with the group. They looked a certain way. You know, in all these groups, everyone has the same aesthetic. You know, in what's it like? It's a bit Pop the Balloon, 20v1. All of these kind of one conservative versus 20 liberal, like Jubilee channel, all of these young influencers and their channel, everyone who does these kind of smash and pass, everyone looks the same. Everyone goes off into these communities, joins these groups and does the same thing. Podcast, guys on a podcast, same thing. What I'm getting in my head more than anything else is a breaking away from that. And what I've seen recently, which I'm loving, is, wow, Haven't you broken the mold of what it meant to fit in and conform to that group and get your following and your numbers up aligned to that group, to then break away and go in your own way? And do you know why that's difficult and no one does it? Because now your numbers have fallen, now your numbers are down, because you're not wearing the same conformity stamp, stereotype as the others. You're not choosing to be labelled like the others anymore, so now you're going it alone. I get that image a lot with Leanne from Little Mix. Little Mix have gone solo, right? Broken up. So everyone in the band's gone solo. And do you see what it's like for them to try and make it on their own? Leanne's really pushing. And it's just fascinating to think of what they were like as a massive group. Jade's pushing too, right? And they've all got their own like platforms and paths, and they're doing their own thing. I can't remember the other girl. She came out way before any of them did. I love her to pieces. She's actually my favourite, but I clearly don't know her name, so that's not great. I just know she's part of Little Mix. So my point with this whole conversation, as I go round the houses with this, is you see Little Mix as a brand, as a group, well established, big following, a certain amount of money, certain amount of sales. They're doing really well. But look what happens when they break away and the band is not working anymore, and that way in which they've been promoted and their publicists have all gone, and now they're going in their own unique directions. Now Leanne has to find her own niche and climb in her own unique way, right? And it's a whole nother level for her, and she's fucking epic. She looks really, really sexy, she looks really, really cool, but her traction isn't the greatest on her platforms, right? Sorry, I'm a data analyst amongst other things. I'm a futurist all round. So looking at her traction and her numbers, and then Jade's and her numbers, I'm seeing so many influencers who are breaking away from these conformist groups where they were founded and they were doing things as a collective that actually got their numbers to begin with. And then they've got to break away and go their own unique way. Everyone needs to decentralize where we're going in the future. It's so important to have your own unique niche. And so many people are relying on everyone else to flourish and make it. But at the end of the day, everyone's still got to go back to square one and build from where they were last placed by themselves, because everyone is their own piece in a game of chess. Yeah? So when every now and then you can group together and create your own liquidity pool and elevate and create a whirlpool and swirl up and out and do amazing things in your career and network and build great memories and have fun, because that's what life is meant to be about. But the clout and the materialism of all of that eventually fades away, and the only thing left there, standing there at the end of the day, is going to be you. And I think that's reflecting in your relationship now, in your career path now, in your business associates now, anyone around you now at this time. Yeah? You could have got really so far in your career somewhere with someone else being with you. Yeah? Could have had a side chick, could have had a main character, or you could have been the side chick and they were the main character. I see two little I want to say like alter egos and or amigos, right? And really, really chummy. It's weird for me to process it, but it's really, really cute relationship, really, really gorgeous energy. And someone's happy to play the background character, someone's happy to play the more front ground character. And with that, things are moving so quickly in the career that you made with this person, but things have changed, things have shifted. You're taking a gamble and a risk to move in a new direction, but things had to be put to rest first. So if you've been out of the game, off the grid, not on social media, not doing things, it's because you needed time by yourself. In the future, I see you really protecting yourself from other energies. Do you know what I will say? Because we're on influencer conversation now, so I'll stay here as well. I hope this resonates. Hits the like if you do, and if not, then I can only apologise that you don't resonate. But in my head, I'm getting KSI and I'm getting Misfits. And when Misfits started, there's a massive shift right now in Misfits boxing I'm referring to, and Andrew Tate is taking over and he's having a massive fight with Chase. So this is a boxing kind of arena for anyone who likes influencer boxing, basically. KSI, who's a massive YouTuber, and amongst other things, he was the CEO of this kind of company, and he was the face of it. When he first started it, there were so many influencers that he brought in over and over again. The network, the community, the ecosystem was flooded with people. And you've got to consider the mind frame of these individuals. These people are boxing. There's women, there's OnlyFans girls there's different kind of influencers, there's controversy, there's fighting, there's legal, there's drama. It was absolute chaos. So that's an ideology of clout getting out of hand and being incredibly massive. And on one hand, good for virality, but awful for mental health and emotional well-being. Psychologically, that's fucking hellish. I loved it. I was a massive fan of it. But the stuff that I study and do in the background, I'm like, fuck, this is chaos in the back end, surely. Because we've got contracts and disagreements and arguments. Like, the layering of something like that is so humongous and so dangerous and detrimental to everyone involved if it isn't managed with the utmost integrity, you know. And I say that when KSI's name represents integrity, you know what I mean? He's a really good person to kind of create it in the first place. And for me, my point with that story is understanding where your integrity lies all the time and why you do what you do in your life. Because in my mind, I really, really get this desire to create something amazing and do something with someone that you love and care about, and bring everyone in. Come on, guys, come on, let's all do this amazing thing. I've got this idea, I've got this money, I want to invest in all of you guys, I want to give you big money, and we're going to make a brand and create these careers for ourselves. And then it fucking doesn't work in the end, because not everyone came with that same level of integrity, not everyone came with that same level of heart, not everyone came with that same level of respect, and not everyone came with the same kind of understanding. No one else could follow the rules and the expectations. No one else could last the course. No one else was really grateful for the experience beyond what they got paid the first time they took a fight, you know? That's me in deep analysis paralysis. But it really does make me think about whatever's going on in your career and what you're trying to bring into your life. And be aware you can't bring people along with you on the journey, guys, sometimes. You're best off meeting someone along the way, at a networking event, at a seminar. Meet people in the arena who are at that level that you're at, that have worked their way there, instead of carrying someone with you like a brother, a sister, or a family member who is only coming because you've asked them for the 14th time that week. Because they're always going to be the one who you've got to ask 14 times, because that's the precedence you set in that relationship. Yeah? Be aware of who you're carrying and why you're carrying them. And you're paying this person and paying this person and paying this person to do what? To be an irritant, to slow you down. You're asking this person to do this for you, that person to do that for you, and you're delayed and you never made it to where you were meant to be because you were forcing these guys to come with you when that ain't their fucking destiny, because they haven't done a hard day's work in donkeys. Greatest liability and limitation to my growth, my career, my mental health, my well-being, my emotional health, was trying to help others who weren't worthy of me, weren't worthy of my time, weren't worthy of my effort, weren't worthy of my empathy, weren't worthy of my compassion, weren't worthy of my integrity, for they had none for themselves. Yeah? So whatever that is for you guys, I'm going to keep diving. I'm intrigued about this because this main chick and side chick cards out is throwing me. And it's like, let's keep going. Let's keep going. The Lovers card is out. You want to take this adventure. And for many of you, it's a main character and a side character. But for some of you guys, it is a main chick that you're interested in versus a side chick. Like this, hear this, right? This is crazy to me. And check yourself if this is you, dude, right? Because I've got a guy who's got a girl, but he's looking at another girl like, that's the main chick. That's the kind of chick I really want. You see that chick, she's the main. But the one that you call wifey, that all your family and friends know, the ones that you live with, that cooks you dinner every night, that may have your children, that you actually are with, you're treating her like your side at this time. Because you're fascinated and obsessed with this main chick. And this chick's so main to you. I don't even know if you know her. I don't know if you see her. I don't know if you work with her. I don't know where she's at or what she does. But you're making her the main, whilst your main chick's beside you on the sofa while you're quickly sneaking a look on your phone to pre this main chick. Like you're fetishing, fantasizing, totally in love. You could be visualizing this other woman when you have sex with your woman. That's my concern as well. So you got to look at that. That's suggesting that you're not happy in your relationship and you're not fulfilled. If you're taking time out to masturbate and think about this woman versus the woman that you have at home, or the woman, she may not even be your official, she could just be a woman that you're dating or the woman that you've been with for ages, then let her off the hook, let her go. This is not me giving you any formal advice. So if your relationship blows up, do not come to me. But I'm just telling you now, you're treating someone like a side chick, and you've got your eyes on someone else entirely. Unless this is a polyamorous relationship and this woman's happy to play the side chick, then consider the role that you are playing and consider that karma's real and consider that integrity is real and have respect. Be alone. Explore yourself. Masturbate freely by your blood clot self without having to drag anyone else into the equation here. Because if there is another woman who considers herself to be the main whilst you are manifesting the main chick that isn't her, well, that's devastating. Yeah? 7 of Wands, yeah. You've resisted for a long time making a clear decision about this. You haven't really been clear in your mind because you've been focusing on your business. You've been focused on your career. I feel like you are in the spotlight, whoever I'm connecting with, because there's no way I've gone on for 20 minutes about influencers and different kind of influencer roles. Like, my goodness. So whatever you do, it's significant and it's public eye kind of stuff. So, and it's about your career with that as well. And 2 of Swords is coming out as you move forward with the 6 of Swords, which is really letting me know, okay, you want to move on, you want to move forward, and you want to slowly manifest a new beginning, but you've got to be able to have equal give and take. You're nervous. This person intimidates you more than whoever you've been with in the past. And whoever this side chick is, you can do what you want with them. You can devalue them, disrespect them, show up anytime you want. Who cares? Yeah? Just a side piece. And that's the energy that you give. And that is not an attractive quality, guys. If I'm connecting with a guy, guys, come on. Do better. Yeah? Have integrity. Like, I can't stand guys that just keep chicks there for the sake of it or are disrespectful. You're clearly not interested in this woman that you have here. So if you're not going to give her the respect that she deserves, then let her go. And even worse, because now we're starting to look at your character a little bit, guys, and go, hold on, how much do you value this person? And guys, if this is not related to you and you're a female and you're listening to this, how is your man treating you? Please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Are you low-key playing side character without realising it? Are you getting the respect you deserve? Because men, for a little while, are all overly in love and enthusiastic when a powerful woman shows up and levels them up, makes them want more for themselves, or they've got to graft harder. You've been in a boring, dead-end relationship for years, or you've just been sleeping with your baby mum for ages and not being with anyone seriously and just getting on with your career. But suddenly now there's another woman that's shown up that fulfills your needs, and she's a real go-getter. She really challenges you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You like it, but now you're intimidated. Can I meet the mark? Well, if you was putting the work in the other relationship that you had and actually trying, you would know if you could meet the mark or not, because you would have been rehearsing, you would have been practicing, you would have been doing the work. But someone hasn't been doing the work. 6 of Pentacles. Judgment card. So now there's a rebirth. It's time to do the work. It's time to do the work. 3 of Cups on top of 9 of Wands. Clear your roster. Clear your schedule. Clear your mind. Be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want moving forward in love and career. Set goals for it and then go and get it. Whoever this person is, win or lose, and you've got to be prepared to lose in life. Lose money, lose love. That's how it works. Move towards what you want. Go after it. Yeah? Whoever this person is, show them who you are. Be prepared to commit to what you want. That's more important. Love or money, whatever it is, you have to be prepared to commit to it. You need to be able to open up emotionally about it. You need to be able to see this person for who they are without rose-tinted glasses as well. Because there is this little lusty energy and you're excited. This is adventurous. This is new. Woo! But is this going to be able to be grounded forever? When you're down and out and you're feeling shitty, is this person going to be there? When you're in a bad mood and you're not having a good day, Are you going to still be able to show up for this person? Are you reliable? Are you consistent? Are you loving? Are you kind? Are you true? 5 of Pentacles coming out here because you're worried. You're worried about your money and how you're going to be seen financially. I haven't got enough money. I haven't got enough money. So the relationship you're in with a side chick that you're in with, whether this is your wife or not, you're making them show up as side chick energy in the reading, which is harsh. So if that is true, the devil energy is coming up and it's going, how fearful are you? How confident are you? How removed is the devil from your reality? Because if this person doesn't respond back to you in the right window of time, are you going to be okay? Are you emotionally intelligent? Do you know how to have a deeper conversation in love and romance? I can't believe we're doing relationship tutorials right now, but it feels like that. It feels like you need a bit of a pep talk and you need to understand where you're at. It suggests that maybe you're not where you need to be at on your own first. And that tongue-tiedness in me keeps coming up as well. I'm not going to say the right thing. It's not going to come out right. They're not going to like me. Like, your confidence isn't where it needs to be. Your money isn't where it needs to be. You're insecure about whether or not you're going to get a follow back or a text back or a message back or a retweet. I keep saying that, weirdly enough. So it's social media related again. And that concerns you and you're holding on so tightly when you should just fucking go for it. Chariot card. You've been watching someone online for a really, really long time or manifesting this person into your reality for a long time. And there is this new beginning here. Yeah? You don't want to be judged for your money. You don't want to be judged for how you show up, how you dress, how you speak. You don't want to be judged. And that's intimidating to you. And that's fair. I don't want to feel like I'm being really harsh to you guys here. Because I feel like I'm connecting with a load of masculines now. And I'm just being a real kind of beep about you guys and what you're going through. Because female power is the way, right? But at the end of the day, you guys are sensitive too. And you need to be nourished. And you need to be vulnerable, and you need to know that you can be vulnerable, and you need to balance out those insecurities that you have and not stay in hermit mode forever, but come out and own how you're feeling. 5 of Cups. So you guys never want to really talk about what you're going through, and you want to put on this bravado and this big front and act like you're okay. So the relationship that you're in now, or the relationship that you've been in, it's been a stalemate because you never gave it a chance. I can see that's over and done, like there's nothing you really want in that connection. But you do understand your new connection will be just like your old connection if you go into it with the old energy that you've had. I think you know that. Because I think maybe you fronted like you had more money than you did. You offered more than you did in the past as well. You acted like you were all confident and had this big bravado and image. But you're not really like that. You've got to be willing to let your true heart show. And we all have toxic traits now and then, or go through wounded masculine, wounded feminine energy. I am speaking from experience when I'm talking about you guys, because I know what it means to be insecure. I know what it means to have a massive ego and feel like you're really good at this and you're perfect in your situation when you're not. I know what it means to lie to yourself. I know what it means to not love yourself enough, but then try to be in love. That's how we get into toxic habits and create all these, that's our toxic traits and how we have toxic habits. We develop all these toxins because we're trying too hard, because we see someone and we think we know who they are or what this person's like, and then when we actually get to know them, it's different, and we've forced ourselves to be a certain way with them. And if we just were ourselves from the beginning, it would have been easier. Yeah, I've been in relationships where I acted like I didn't care and I didn't want romance and I wasn't serious and it was just a dating experience. And in the end, I really had so much love for that person. And I know they had so much love for me, but we started on such a toxic energy of, I don't want anything serious and neither do I. We were lying to ourselves. That's not what we wanted. We wanted a real loving commitment, and we realised that as time went on. But we already started with this kind of blasé energy that we just tried to keeping up appearances. It was awful. Another relationship, which was also the same way, let's just have a little bit of fun, once again started to evolve into real chemistry and real synergy. And then once again, you realise, whoa, I made a mistake here because I should have given you more respect. I want to give you more respect now. I want to tell you the truth about who I am and what I've really been doing. But then you reveal that means you were lying when we met. You've been lying since we met. That's what you're telling me. You really, really like me now and you want to move forward and be more serious. So you need to tell me the truth. And the truth is, you've been lying since day one. Cut. It's over, unfortunately. As lovely as you are. But to find out that now you're coming to me because you really feel for me, it's too late. It's too late. So these cycles we've got to break, we've got to come to an end. It is a gamble and a risk that you're taking here because you are, for the first time, I think, maybe in your life ever, are choosing to be really integrous and loving in a relationship and really work on a connection and move away from the bullshit and the fake. Like, I'm going to close with a KSI story because now KSI's walked away and from the CEO position, and now Andrew Tate's taken over, and a lot of people have fallen off the grid. Like, I loved watching DAZN Misfits boxing because I loved Astrid Wet and I loved Els and I loved all the OnlyFans girls fighting in the ring. I just thought it was amazing. I thought it was so amazing for female empowerment. I absolutely adored it. I loved the whole fights. I loved absolutely every influencer that was on the cards. It was one of my favourite things to watch. Like, I'm a massive lunatic, so it's good for my adrenaline, right? So good things my point with that is good things come to an end. It's so sad to know that because that wasn't handled well enough and it was just a massive explosion of awesomeness too soon and poorly managed, that all these beautiful people I don't even see anymore. What the fuck does Els do now? I don't see her. She's back on OnlyFans doing what she does. Astrid Wet, I don't see her anymore either. Like, I mean, obviously there's other influencers on the card. Like, Dylan Dennis is actually fighting as well at some point. He's fighting someone, I believe. I love these boxers, but it's just gets disheartening, you know? And just like I said, in those relationships, the chemistry just falls short and the connection just disappears, and things just fizzle out. And the only way they don't fizzle out is when you really come in with truth and integrity from the start. That's my point. Yeah? So this is the weirdest reading I've done today. My goodness. What on earth is going on with you guys? Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. The air signs. We're really in our head about this. Really social media influencer heavy. Really appearance heavy. Really clout heavy. Really relationship focused. Main characters, side characters, casting crew. Fucking hell. We've been through a lot of different shows as well. YouTube content as well. So if that resonates, hit the like, okay? And let me know your stories in the comments. Let me know what on earth this resonates with, because this is just balmy, this one. Okay? Love and light, guys. I'll be back soon with more. Do check out your Zodiacs, okay? Because you do have your own Zodiac readings that breaks down what's going on a little bit more. And I can't see any crossover, to be honest. Normally, I'll know that happened with Aquarius last week. That happened with Gemini last week. That happened with Libra. And I can't see that much. I can see Aquarius had a little tough love situation. And it could be overlap with us. But other than that, no. So let me know more. And hit like if it does resonate, please. Do subscribe. And I'll be back soon with more. Bye.